Hey guys, I'm cmasupra and welcome to another War Thunder video. This one's going to be about patch 1.29 and, well, basically just that, but there's some other side things related to it that I want to talk about, but really that's just related to the patch. But as you guys requested in the last video, there will now be bonus clips in all my War Thunder videos, assuming I can actually get a bonus clip for that particular video. There's no guarantee, but most of them, if not all of them, will have a bonus clip. This one does have a bonus clip. It's a rather funny one, as all bonus clips should be. If it's not a funny clip, it's not exactly really bonus material, so by definition, it should be funny. So patch 1.29, or 0.29 actually. I think it's 1.29. Let me check, because I actually have this open on my web browser. 1.29, yes, that is right. Okay, so 1.29. There's a few new features. The most obvious and most significant ones are more planes. There's now more planes for every single faction. There are new textures. Everything actually does look better, in my opinion. Even like the ground looks better. So the new textures are awesome. The scope sight, which is kind of goes along with the textures, doesn't work anymore. So like some of the lower tier planes and maybe other planes, I don't really know. I'm a relatively low tier flyer right now. But some of the lower tier planes have a scope sight where when you pressed Z before, if you were flying in the cockpit, it would look through the scope sight so you could see further. Now, the scope sight is terrible. Or at least it was terrible. It no longer functions, so I can't say it is terrible because you can't use it anymore, and that's actually a very good thing. But it was terrible. If you tried to look through the scope sight, you could maybe pick out a plane. You could maybe pick out a tree. It was hard to see even a tree through that thing. So trying to see a moving plane is really hard through those. And they finally just disabled them. Now if you press Z on a plane with a scope sight, your scope sight is not used, and instead you do just like you would in any plane without a scope sight, such as the Lag 335, which you're watching right now as I kill this Ju-87. It doesn't have a scope sight, so if you press Z, it just zooms in on the whatever you're looking at, zooms forward. So I am so glad the scope sights no longer function. Those things just sucked. There's new sounds. There are new sounds. There's at least new machine gun sounds. And cannon sounds. I don't know if there are new other sounds, but I just died. I don't know if there's any other new sounds, but there's definitely machine gun and cannon sounds that are new. And they're kind of annoyingly loud. I liked how quiet they were in patch 1.27. I really did. Like, now they're just louder. They're not too loud, but they're louder, and I don't like it. I like quiet sounds. Probably one of the few people who like quiet sounds. I know a lot of people listen to loud music and such. I like quiet music. I'll always turn the sound down whenever I listen to music. But I died, so now I'm flying the PE-3. I'm talking about the video you're watching, not the patch now. The patch has nothing to do with me flying the PE-3. The PE-3 is actually a good plane overall, even though it is a bomber, and you don't actually get bombs with it. Going back to the patch, there's now a US server. Ooh, that was a nice kill, but lucky kill. I'll talk about that more later. But now there's a US server, and that is awesome. I think there are lots of Americans who play this game, and before they were playing on the EU server, but now they're going to play on the US server because obviously that's closer. And you get lower pings, so like instead of close to a 200 ping or higher when you're playing on the EU server or the Russian server, you will now get a like 24, 30 really low ping playing on an American server if you live in America. Obviously if you don't, you're not going to get that kind of ping. So I was playing on the EU server before. I'd consistently get over 200 ping. The game you're watching, I was playing on the EU server because I didn't yet realize the American server was up. So I was getting a, what is that, like 140 ping? Something like that. So it's not exactly a great ping. It's not bad. This game actually has really good lag compensation, but it's not exactly a good ping. So now I get like, when I played on the American server, I consistently got like between 20 and 30 ping, so that was awesome, very awesome. Even though I couldn't notice a bit of difference, it's still awesome. It's a lower number. Another update that's in the patch is actually probably one of the more significant updates. There's now ammo types, and you can choose what ammo type you want in your aircraft. So you can choose between like tracers and armor piercing and incendiary. There might be more. I don't know if there are more, but those are the three that are at least there. And I'm sure that's just for machine guns. Like for cannons, there's other options. And if you have multiple different types of weapons on your plane, then you can choose multiple different types of ammo. You should just check it out in the weapons menu of each of your planes. You can see what they can equip. It's pretty self-explanatory as long as you know like abbreviations. T is tracer, AP is armor piercing, and I is incendiary. So that's really it for the patch notes. There are some things I want to expand on with it. I did say there's new types of ammo, and I think it's a lot more deadly now. They did say in the patch notes that they changed the damage model to be better, but I don't know if that's the cause, or if it's the ammo types that's the cause, or what, but it seems like it's a ton easier to take down planes now. Like any plane, whatever it is. I seem to just be owning them, and I'm getting lots of lucky hits and kills, even with my rear gunner in this PE3. Like, I don't have big crew upgrades on this crew that I'm flying, but when I was playing today, my PE3 consistently killed, with its rear gunner, enemy planes. I don't get that. Like, no other time I've flown with a rear gunner have I really been able to kill enemy planes. So I don't know if like bullets are doing more damage now or what that's about, but I am definitely getting a lot more kills easily. At least not more kills but necessarily, but their kills I'm getting are easier. They take fewer bullets compared to what they used to take before in 1.27. Adding on to that, my mind just went blank. Okay. Kills are easier. Where was I going with that? Kills are easier. And... oh yeah, lucky kills. That's what this video is about. That's what I was going with that. So this video, as you have seen me get the kills, they've mostly been lucky kills. I get a total of 3 kills in this game, but those 3 kills were lucky kills. Like, it took very few bullets. They seemed lucky to me. Maybe they weren't lucky, but they seemed lucky to me. And all the games I played today, I got a lot of so-called lucky kills. I mean, maybe they're not lucky because they're happening so often, and maybe it just takes fewer bullets to kill enemy planes now. I don't really know what it is, but that's why I titled the video Lucky Kills, because it seems like they're just lucky. So what you're seeing right now is me driving along a runway, and you might be asking yourself, why are you doing that? You should stay still and get repaired. Well, the answer is the game is bugged, and it's bugged in that it doesn't actually tell you how long until your plane gets repaired. It used to tell you at the bottom left, your plane will be repaired in 29 seconds or whatever. Now it doesn't. It doesn't say it. I assume it's a bug. I don't think that would be a feature. I mean, if it is a feature, it's a really stupid feature. They should put back the timer. Here I'm just getting closer and closer to the airfield, like how close do I have to get to this thing to get repaired? And here I'm just like, well, the text is still not showing. Let's just sit here for 30 seconds and see. Maybe it'll all just get repaired. And I do. That's how I figure out that the game is bugged. But like I said, if it is a feature, that's a really stupid feature, because I like to know if I am in range to be repaired or not, because I never know. I like to go off the side of the airfield when I land for repairs, because I want to let other people take off and land for like freely, not for free. Well, I guess it doesn't cost them anything, does it? So I guess it is for free, but you get the idea. I don't want to be in their way when they land and take off, so I go off to the side of the runway, and unlike this pea shooter, I don't get in people's way. This pea shooter is in my way, and I have to go diagonal because of him. I even have to go towards the tower. Not like it was a close call, but it was still annoying. So get off the runway when you land. So yeah, if that's a feature, I don't like it. I hope it's a bug, and I hope they fix it, because I like to know if I'm in range to be repaired or not. As for the PE3, I really like the plane. Even though it doesn't have bombs and it's a bomber, it seems like a really good plane. It overall it looks nice. It's able to kill easily, at least in the new patch, and it takes a bit of a beating. It takes a lot to destroy one of these things. I was flying the Lag 335 earlier. I died in this game. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but it happened. And so not all my kills are with the PE3, either one or two of them is in this game. I don't know. I got one with this and two with the Lag 335, or the other way around. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Right now you see me just flying into a horde of enemies. I was just like, I don't care that you all are here. We're winning. I have more Russian planes if I die, but this thing can take a beating and this thing kills. So I'm gonna fly into you and I'm gonna defeat you on my own. And needless to say, that doesn't actually happen. No plane can win on their own. If you had like an enemy team of 10 planes versus your one plane, no matter what plane you are flying, you're gonna lose. It doesn't matter what you're flying. Unless you're flying something that starts 8 kilometers in the sky. I was deciding between 8,000 kilometers and 8 kilometers. It's obviously 8 kilometers. Unless you're flying something that flies that high, you're guaranteed to lose. So that was the end of the game. 3 kills total, 1 death. That was the Lag 335 I died in. And how many credits did I get? I got 6,900 credits. That is awesome. I'm now rank 5 as the Soviets. I did rank up later in one of the games after this one that you were watching. So how many was it? 1 with the Lag 335, 2 with the PE3. So 2/3 of my kills were with the PE3 in this video. Just a little random fact that you don't need to know. Because you're probably watching the video. I was not. I was busy looking at notes. But yeah, that's it for this video. Like I said, there is a bonus clip at the end of this video because you guys asked for it in the last video. So I will try my best to put a bonus clip in each of these videos. This one is, well, in the last video I showed a slow motion clip of me getting so close to the ground that I almost crashed. In this bonus clip, I get so close to the ground that it is closer than close and I do crash. But the crash is funny. I do like a little dance with my plane. It was like I should have been in a ballet or something with my plane. I should enter my plane in a ballet next time I am offered the chance. But anyways, hope you all enjoy it, and I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys. And I did manage to hit him, but now there's AAA shooting at me. So I'm like, let's go down low. I also have a plane shooting at me, so let's destroy air targets because I'm probably going to go down anyways. And then here's the slow motion where it's really, really close.